First off, I would like to say I apologize for this right here. I'm not gonna get into too much detail over it, but just know I let the excitement get the better of me and it led to poor choices, I would just say that. But I promise, I'm gonna start to do way more research on some of this stuff before I decide to release the video. I'm gonna try to at least. Without further ado, let's get into it. Legends Z-A is giving us a fully reimagined Lumiose City, and with Mega Evolution officially confirmed, the big question now is how will we actually get the Mega Stones in the game? Well, there's a good chance Game Freak might be taking inspiration from the Scarlet and Violet's Terrestrial Shard system. Terrestrial Shard system. It's one of those. Terrestrialization. Say the word with me. Terrestrialization. Alright, so if that's true, it could potentially change how we hunt for and utilize the Mega Evolution in ZA. In Pokemon X and Y, Mega Stones were mostly static. Specific items you find in fixed locations, often tied to the main story or even the post-game for that matter. And some were hidden in Lumiose City, others scattered around Kalos, and few required special conditions like the in-game clock being at a specific time. And it was straightforward, but kind of rigid. And once you found them, that was it. No grinding, no customization, no deeper interaction beyond just having the right Pokemon to hold it. And while that most likely won't change in ZA, we fast forward to Scarlet and Violet, and we saw a very different approach with the Terrestrial Shards. These weren't fixed. You earned them by battling with wild Tera Pokemon, completing in the raids, and just finding them out in the overworld. And the beauty of the shard system was it was encouraging exploration. It gave to the replayability, and you weren't just given the new terrestrial form. You had to work towards it over time. And I personally enjoyed trying to find as many dragon shards as I could to turn any Pokemon I wanted to into a dragon type. Like, that was something that actually hit me as a way of, okay, this isn't just some overpowered gimmick or some gimmick that's supposed to be super powered. This is something that, has a bit of strategy to it. If you want to, utilize this team, you can make this team happen. You got to work for it. But I enjoyed that. And now with ZA bringing back Mega Evolution, it's very possible that we see the Mega Stones or even Mega Shards drop from specific wild battles. It's the side quests, the raids like we saw us battling the wild Mega Pokemon, or even the Alpha Pokemon might drop specific shards or even rare shards. And Lumiose City in XY was already ambitious, but the 3DS hardware just held it back. Lag spikes, especially when riding the bike, oh my gosh. But now on the Switch, we're looking at a more denser, more explorable city. We got to see a little bit of that in the trailer, with majority us being able to go to the rooftops and go into what looks like more of the alleyways in the city. And if Megastones are tied into exploration, like rarer shards hidden deep inside the buildings, earned from street battles, or won during the ZA tournament, Lumiose could become the perfect hunting ground for all of this. And this isn't just about walking up to a glowing rock, it's about earning your Mega Evolution through the adventures within the game, adding to more replayability, adding to, less static encounters, not every playthrough being the same. And that's probably going to be the way they go with this. And obviously they would have to drop this into tiers, I guess, with the rare Megastones or shards being harder to grind for. Maybe you need a certain amount that's higher than, slightly weaker Pokemon or less popular Pokemon, I would say. We're probably going to be able to get some of these, probably the actual stone, through some like special boss fights. Like maybe we get the Mega Arbok stone just outright from whatever quest that this obviously evil villain is a part of. And with the DLC from Scarlet and Violet, being able to craft items and everything, and I believe it gave us shards as well too, or I might be mistaken on that, but I believe you were able to get shards out of this little contraption right here. But if so, it just all makes sense that this is going to be the way that we go when it comes to these types of items that contribute to the battle gimmick. terrestrialization, I feel like really set the tone for what's to come for future battle gimmicks. And honestly, this is definitely going to be a way to help keep the game balanced. If they are introducing the shards, this could possibly be a way for them to hint at online battles as well too, being able to, you know, like I said, keep the playing field balanced. So just something that I saw. I noticed that they didn't really talk about this in the Pokemon Presents, and it was just sitting on my brain. And like I said, I wanted to make sure I did enough research just to make sure that this is what it was, you know. So let me know down in the comments below, what do you think is going on with Mega Evolution for Z-A? I mean, we're right around the corner. We are 2 months away, guys. We are 2 months away. I cannot wait. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you like, subscribe if you're new. This helps, you know, this helps me get these videos out to more people, man. It helps me make more videos. It helps me get more ideas to make more videos. So help a brother out, you know. We all in this together, as my boy Troy Bolton would have said. But I'm All Hail Rico. I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy. You already know. Rico out.